might accuse me of taking myself very seriously.
Can you see us?
I can't. Could do with you. Could you come this way a bit, Russ?
Are you joking?
He'll have to have his legs around me neck.
That's funny. That's funny.
Right. How can you be serious?
So, when I'm going to get back at you, let's recap. You've had me up a slide,
Yeah.
in a train.
Are you recording us? Yeah, let's keep it going.
You've had me covered in ice cold water.
Yeah.
What else have you done to me this year?
Well, I've got other things planned for you for next year, put it that way.
I'm afraid. I'm very afraid.
I wanted to ask you, what do you think the Firework Champions for this year? How do you think they've gone?
Well, you know, we do try and improve year on year, and I personally try and sort of put a new edge to it every year, try and think of things different, because it does get, you know, we've got a winning format now, I believe. We've been doing this for 13 years, I've been involved for 12. And it's making sure that it doesn't get tired.
Do you think it's changed since the first time we started?
Goodness, yes. I mean, we were in the grounds of Stately Halls, and the brief I had was to come and play some music in the grounds of Stately Hall with some fireworks. And of course, I'd never been involved with fireworks before.
How long ago was that then?
We're talking 12 years ago, and I was asked to just play some music in the grounds of the Stately Hall until the fireworks had started.
Yeah.
And of course I brought all this classical music, and I'm sure the organiser, Matt Lawrence from MLE Pyrotechnics, was absolutely mortified because they had...
But I understand why you brought classical music.
Of course, because it was just thinking that, you know, in the grounds of this serene and sedate Stately Hall. But of course that's not what people wanted, and over the years the pre-show has become quite important, because it's, you know, it's getting the audience going, it's building up that atmosphere. But what I've got to remember is the fireworks are the star of the show, not me, not anyone else. You know, we've no room for prima donnas. It's the fireworks. And of course, you know, I've been doing it for 12 years now, and I'm still as stunned and awed, really, when I look at the fireworks.
Have they changed, do you think, over the 12 years?
Oh, goodness, yeah.
The displays?
And I'd like to think that over the years I've seen the organiser, Matt Lawrence, and his company MLE grow as well. You know, since those early days, certainly, I think the first one was at a water thing, and then the second one was at Stanford Hall, and that's when I became involved.
Right.
And so Stanford, really, for me, is always my favourite. I always look forward to going back to Stanford Hall. I like the atmosphere, I like the people.
Yeah, it is a good one, yeah.
But it's nice to come back. We're here at Broughton now, at Broughton Hall, and of course I only live 20 miles away, so it's absolutely fabulous for me, and it feels like I'm at home, so we'll probably get the home crowd. I know there are a lot of people coming tonight that are coming just to see me, which is nice. Yeah. They're also coming to see the fireworks, and let's not forget, as I said, that the fireworks are the stars of the show. Yeah. I'm still in awe of them every time I see them, and particularly the closing show. You know, it just leaves me, my hairs stand up on my neck and my arms every time I see those, you know, those closing shows.
I also think that the teams, since I've been part of this, the teams seem to be more willing to enjoy themselves, and I think we're trying to pull that out of them. And I think if they can relax, it's a competition, but if they can relax and have a bit of fun with it as well, I think people enjoy that. Well, of course, the teams themselves.
You're a recent addition to the Firework family, so let's first of all welcome you. You know, and that's what it is. It's a family, and certainly over the last 12 years, that's what I've become, part of this huge Firework family. We all have an enormous respect for each other. We all have our roles to play. You know, every little part of the show is as important as the rest. Obviously, the fireworks are the star. But you've come on board. You've been involved for the last 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. So you tell me, you're the newcomer. How do you see it? How do you visualise the show?
Well, when I first came on board, I was rightly nervous, because it was already pretty well established. So you're kind of the newbie on the block, and you don't know what your role is, which is kind of difficult sometimes. But I did feel that the role of the video camera and what I'm trying to do is to have fun and generate fun, get it on film, so that you have a feel good. And it's just telling the truth on the video. It's not really doing anything other than showing the hall and the fireworks in its best light. But everybody does have a damn good time on these things, and that was my brief, if you want to call it that.
I think at the end of the day, you're quite right, because if we all didn't have fun, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
You know, it's the fun for the people who work behind the scenes is as important as members of the public having that fun.
Getting you up on that slide, for me, was fun.
I have to tell you, Dean,
brilliant,
that I will repay you for that at some point. And I didn't stop shaking for 20 minutes after, a good 20 minutes after that little episode. I think.
Well, did you notice on your interview you were out of breath?
I was genuinely scared.
During the edit, I was laughing quite a lot during that piece, and I thought, no, leave it in, it's great.
Heights aren't one of my favourite things, and I was genuinely fearful for my life. And how those children go up and down that thing, I will never know. But it was quite high from up there.
Yeah. Well,
so you know, what you've done is perhaps brought another level. You know, we're bringing it to a different level every year. We're trying to find something different.
That's right.
And I think what you've done is enabled the Firework Champions to be seen by a much wider audience, not just the people who come to the shows, but of course people in this country and abroad who are looking at this in awe. I get friends from all over the world contact me and saying that they've seen the video clips, for instance, and you know, it looks like a lot of fun. And let's hope that will bring in more.
And I wanted other firework companies that see these videos that perhaps are thinking about going into the competition themselves to think, what a great competition that is. You know, everybody looks like they're having a good time, including the competitors. You know, we really want to go into this and stoke the fire of the Firework Champions. At that end, as well as the public end, you've got the competitors' end as well, and their desire to want to be in that competition. I think, you know, if everybody's having a good time and it's not too, you know, well, I don't want to be, you know, I don't know about that company and I don't know about that company. You don't want that. You want to break those barriers down, and I hope that the videos and what we do.
Well, I hope that you've had a warm welcome from us all, and I certainly think that the fun element does come out on the little videos that you've put out for the Firework Champions competitions. Long may it continue. I just hope.
I've got a leotard and a rubber duck ready for you for next year.
Oh,
and,
thanks for that.
Just watch this space.
Dean, it's been lovely talking to you. Thank you.
We'll see you next year.
Now I know how a sardine feels.
You get 4 kids in there as well.
Oh my God.
Are you alright?
I will be once I've